Okay, show of hands. Who here has ever spent an entire day checking things off a to-do list, only to lie in bed at night feeling like absolutely nothing important got done? You were busy, you were productive, but you have this weird hollow feeling like you were running on a treadmill that was pointed at a wall. We spend our lives optimizing our lists, right? We color code them. We use fancy apps that go ding when we finish a task. We feel that little hit of dopamine from checking a box. It's delicious. But what if I told you that the single most important task of your day, the one thing that actually determines whether you'll feel fulfilled or frantic, will never, ever appear on that list? In fact, if you try to write it down, it'll look stupid. It's not reply to emails or buy milk. It's something else entirely. Let's call this the owner's manual task. Because right now, you're running your brain like it's a rental car you got at a sketchy airport. You're just trying not to crash it or spill coffee on the seats before you return it at the end of the day. You're not reading the manual. You don't know what the buttons do. You're just hoping for the best. Here's what I mean. Your to-do list is full of outputs. Do this, send that, finish this. They're actions you perform for the world, but your most important task is an input. It's the instruction you give to yourself before you start performing. It's the setting you choose on your own control panel. Let me give you a painfully simple example. Imagine two versions of you doing the exact same chore. Laundry. Version A has on their list, do laundry. They hate it. They're throwing clothes in the machine while mentally complaining, scrolling through their phone, feeling like a servant in their own life. It's a drain. It takes an hour and costs them energy. Version B has the same list, do laundry. But before they start, they do their most important task. They pause for 10 seconds and ask, what's my intention here? And they pick one. Maybe it's efficiency. So they turn it into a game. Can I sort, wash, and fold in 45 minutes with a podcast on? Maybe it's kindness. So they think, I'm doing this so my family has clean clothes to feel good in. The action is identical. The experience is totally different. One depletes you, the other doesn't. It might even feel neutral or mildly satisfying. The most important task is setting the intention. It's the invisible director of the movie of your day. Without it, you're just an actor reading lines from a chaotic script written by your boss, your inbox, and your mother-in-law. But that sounds fluffy, you say. I don't have time to set intentions. I have real work. I get it. So let's make it brutally practical. It's a two-part process that takes less than a minute. Part 1. The pause. Before you dive into your list, you physically stop. Put your hands flat on the desk. Take one breath. This breaks the autopilot frenzy. Part 2. The one-word question. You ask yourself, what's my desired state for doing this? Not the goal, the state, the feeling. Are you aiming for focus, calm, playfulness, decisiveness? Just one word. That's it. That's the whole task. You've now installed a filter between you and your crazy list. Now, you look at reply to 50 emails, but you're doing it from the state of decisiveness. So you blast through them with quick, clear answers. No overthinking. You look at plan the quarterly meeting, but you're doing it from the state of creativity. So you doodle ideas on a whiteboard first. The what didn't change. The how changed completely. You are no longer a robot executing code. You are a human applying a mindset. The humor in all this is that we search for the perfect planner, the ultimate app, the best time-blocking method, and we're all just rearranging the furniture on the Titanic if we haven't done this one thing first. You can't optimize a machine if you haven't chosen the program it's running. So, your challenge for tomorrow is this. At the top of your to-do list, in big, bold letters, write this one task. Choose the lens. Then pick your word, your intention, your state. Then go do your laundry, your emails, your meetings, but do them through that lens. You will discover that a focused hour feels different than a frantic hour. A calm conversation gets a better result than an anxious one. Your most important task isn't another action to cram onto the page. It's the quiet, 5-second decision that happens before the page even exists. It's the moment you stop being a passenger in your day and become the driver. You choose the radio station, the temperature, the route. The destination might be set by your list, but the journey, that's entirely up to you. Stop just doing the tasks. Start choosing how you show up for them. That's the only box you ever really need to check. If you want to think better instead of just doing more, this channel is for you. Subscribe, and let's choose the lens before the list.
What if I told you that the only thing stopping you from enjoying life is your thinking? Change your thinking, change your life.